And this is show number 245. Thanks for joining us tonight. We are live streaming the Curly Hair Q&A show every Monday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, as a lot of you know. But for those of you that don't, we are on Facebook in the Curly Girls support group, the Curly Hair Q&A group, the Diva Curl user support group, the Raw Curls user support group, the Curly Silvers support group, and sometimes on the Curly Hair Q&A show Facebook page, as well as the Our Curl Club Facebook group. For your best listening and viewing experience, go to YouTube, the Curly Hair Q&A show YouTube channel. So thanks for joining us tonight. Did you know, Melanie, that we are a 2023 award-winning podcast again?
Yes, you told me.
I did. I did.
I'm like, is this a trick question? Because you talked about that last week.
It's a trick question. Actually, I'm going to list off a bunch of them next week for you, and you can check it out, because a couple of them are actual, like, I don't know what you call them. I can't think of the word, but they basically find hair podcasts, and they put them all in one group where you can find them, and it's all the top ones. So anyway, I thought that would be cool, but we'll do that again. We'll do that again next week. So this is our big giveaway show. This is our first really big giveaway show of 2023. This is going to be fun. This is going to be fun. I warned you guys last week, and I think a little bit the week before. We're going to give away some product, but you know what else we're going to give away this week, Melanie? 1-year memberships to Our Curl Club for free.
Okay.
Yeah. It's going to be fun.
You don't talk to me about this stuff.
You got it. Yeah. Yep. It's going to be fun. And that's why I told you guys, for those of you who are in any of the Facebook groups, hopefully you saw the video that I did a couple of hours ago. And I said, when you watch the show tonight live, make sure you got a pen and a pad of paper, or if you've got your phone, you've got a note, like your note software, whatever it is on it, that you can quickly type some things on. So we're going to talk about that.
I love surprises.
This is a great surprise for a lot of people. This is a great surprise. So anyway, all right, let's get started. We've got a lot of giveaways. We've got actually what we're going to give away. The first thing that we're going to give away, I've got a bunch. I don't know. It's going to see how much time we have, but I've got a bunch of these RH Organic Skincare Anti-Aging, age-defying, smoothing retinol treatments, the 1%. We don't sell this anymore. We bumped it up to the 2% a couple of years ago, and that has really overtaken the 1%. Do you use one or the other of these? Of the 1% or the 2%?
I've only ever used the 2%.
The 2%? Yeah. So I'm going to give a bunch of these away. I think they're $58 retail price, and it costs, I don't know, maybe $10 to ship them. So it's probably a $68 prize, and we're going to give away a bunch of these today. So get ready. I'll give you the rules. It's kind of, tonight's show is, I wanted to make it, like our typical curl crap giveaway, but it's really not, because none of it's crap.
No, it's not anything like
none
the curl.
Of it.
Why?
No, none of it is.
It doesn't even make sense. No, the curl crop giveaway was like
right.
Cheap swab and stuff, so whatever.
Right. Yeah. We're not giving away any of that.
No, so. You can't call it that.
Yeah. No, you can't.
Unless you're calling your own product crap, which if you are, then you're fired.
No, right. And that's why it's not a curl crap giveaway. That's why it's not.
Why is that up there?
Because we can see that on the screen, but nobody else can.
I see.
So when we get to reading the rules, I can read the rules for everyone. Anyway, okay. So no, Helen will not be putting that on the screen for everybody to see. So anyway, so anything good happen at the salon today? Or this week, I should say. Any interesting curl cuts, curl clients? Anything interesting happen? Anything you want to share with us?
I don't know. I'm trying to remember. I mean, it's just the drive here is so stressful that I can't even think right now. So probably want to come back to that. I mean, I definitely had interesting things happen, and, we had good clients. I just sent Helen some pictures, but I can't think of my whole week right now. Yeah. So if Helen wants to show the pictures I sent to her, I can share those of my featured client of the week. But I don't know. We
Well-
had a lot of different things go on during the week. We always do. But
Well, let's come back to it. Let's go into questions. Melanie, how and why does curly hair become straight sometimes?
well, there's lots of reasons. There can be like hormone changes. It can be affected by medicine. It can be overprocessed by bleach or hair color products. Overprocessed by keratins if done improperly. Or chemical services, I should just say. So those are the main ones that come off the top of my head. If someone loses hair and it grows back, it can grow back in a different texture. But those are the main reasons that I can think of right now that would happen.
Okay. All right. Hopefully that helps. Melanie, I just finished my last rounds of chemo. I know it's probably difficult to answer, but what can I expect when my hair starts growing back? Thanks for all your help. You guys have been great.
So that just falls into exactly what I was saying with the previous question. It's hard to say. Everyone's different. Some people's hair comes back curly when it wasn't. Some people's hair comes back straight when it wasn't. It's very traumatizing to the body to go through chemotherapy. It's very toxic. That's why your hair falls out, because it's poisoning and overloading your body and your system. It can't detox those chemicals. It's hard to say. Everyone reacts in a different way. Like your hair came back. A lot of people's hair, it comes back gray. When it first comes in, it's really different than regular hair. Like a lot of times it's chemically fried hair. That's how Ken's was when it came back in. And he was very attached. And then I said, we really need to shave it off because it was weird. It was like as if it was, over bleached hair. It was really yellowy, blondish, and kind of mushy. It has just like a weird texture. So then once we shaved that off, then it came back, right away it started growing in your normal hair, just more gray, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if I remember right.
Yeah.
It's been quite a while.
Yeah, it's hard to say. There's no real expectations, but typically everyone I know, when it starts to grow, it helps. I know you're not going to want to hear it, but when it starts coming in, if you just quick shave that all off, then it helps that process to go quicker and to come in better.
Okay. All right. Melanie, it's kind of fun. Melanie, did you know that there's a National Curly Hair Day in the U.S.?
No.
I didn't either. I did not know that. We did not know that. And I don't, and this person didn't tell us what day it is.
I was going to say, when is it?
I don't know. Just asking. So to answer your question, no, we didn't know. But
no,
thanks.
I don't. Maybe I
gosh.
did hear that. I don't know. Yeah, there's a day for everything now, though.
It just seems that way. Like every day, there's like 10
What does that
things.
even mean? Like, what is that?
I don't know.
Like, you wear your
don't
hair
know.
curly that day? Like, you wear your hair curly every day?
I don't know.
Like, is there a card or something?
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't get it.
I don't know. Like the months, the months or something all the time, right? I don't know. I don't know. All right. Melanie, I have very long curly hair and I've been growing it out my whole life. I am finally about to get it cut and I would like to cut about 20 inches off. Do the places that take donations of hair to make wigs use curly hair or just straight hair? Do you know of anywhere I could donate it?
Yeah, they take all kinds of hair as long as it's healthy, and it has to be 10 to 12 inches long, so perfect. It takes a lot of hair to make one little wig or hairpiece from that.
So a wig typically isn't one person's donation?
Oh, God, no. It takes I forget how many pieces, but no. Way more hair than one piece. So yeah, definitely that's a good thing because people that need it, I have all different kinds of hair too. So Locks of Love is a good one. I forget.
What are the ones? I know there used to be one that you used to talk about, and I guess as time went on, people started, more of these organizations
Yeah,
started, and some people were saying, well, they were selling them, and then
yeah,
this, and there was a lot of all of a sudden what was initially started as a good thing, all of a sudden turned into this. Everybody
right.
was nitpicking every one of them.
Right. So I know Locks of Love was what I worked with for many, many, many years and still have a connection with. But there was another one, and oh gosh, I can't remember. I can picture it because I met them at the hair show. And that seemed like a nice organization too. I don't know if they geared more towards, doing this for kids. That's what I feel like. Um, yeah, I'd have to. Well, I mean, look them up. But there's many of those organizations, and I would say, I feel like they're all good. But maybe some are different than others now. But like I say, my connection was always with Locks of Love.
Okay. All right. Sorry we couldn't be more help, but I would look into that and see what you can come up
Yeah,
with.
well, I mean,
Yeah.
it's easy to find and look into on Google or whatever.
Okay. All right. Let's do a giveaway. We'll start out with a retinol serum giveaway.
Okay.
Helen, don't bring it up on the screen, but just bring it up for us to see again. And I'll read off the rules there. That's perfect. All right, wonderful. Okay, so there's rules on these giveaways. Those of you who have been around long enough know we used to do these like every week. A lot. We did them a
Yeah.
lot. Like I can remember, we had actually stopped for a couple of reasons, but one of the reasons that we stopped was there would be so many people that would win the prizes and then not claim them because we'd have a system, and then 5 or 6 weeks later they'd say, "Hey, I won a thing on a show, whatever," and we'd be like, "Do you really think we're we've been we're waiting for you?" I'm like, "Do you know how much stuff goes on here in a day?" And it got out of hand. So we set up some rules and said, "Hey, you got to before the show ends, you got to get your information in and whatever." And then some people would and some people wouldn't, and it would go back to the same thing, and then they'd start telling people, these people are lying, they're not giving anything away, and I'm like,
Oh my gosh.
you contacted me in December, you won in June, and you're mad at me, right?
Goes
I don't know.
back
I
to
don't know where
the-
my pen is. Right?
It goes
Much
back to the
less-
mean messages. Like,
right.
I don't know.
We were going to do the mean tweets episode. We had a long couple of conversations about it, and there was
No, we didn't.
we got one tonight actually.
Well, you
Helen and I
erased them
did.
all.
I know.
I don't know why after we talked about it, but you erased them all. Well,
It's
I know
hard.
one off the top of my head, or two. But, and like I say, the bottom line is, I mean, I don't understand. I can't wrap my head around people being nasty like that. You know, I definitely feel like it's not something, people would do face to face in person. And this, this online stuff, this business of being mean and, saying nasty things about people is just, it's crazy to me. But bottom line is this, like if people annoy me enough, I'm just going to just not do the show. And I'm not the one who has a problem doing curly hair. It's all of you. So if you don't want my help, that's fine because it takes a lot of my time to drive out here Monday nights and work for free on my off day,
Right.
and offer advice. And if people don't want it and they're just going to be nasty, I'm not the
Right.
one who needs help. So good luck.
Right.
I mean, let's think about it.
Right. Today's was funny. I told Helen, I'm like, I kind of, I kind of laugh, whatever. But I got and said, "Hey Ken," I'm paraphrasing, but it was, "Hey Ken, I was in another curly hair group, and your name came up, and they said you're a misogynistic racist. Career goals, huh?" You see, I mean, I can laugh, right? But sometimes it gets pretty, But anyway, I laugh. I did. So anyway, I'm like, I did actually. I'm like, it was like half an hour before the show, and I said, Helen, got a good one for you. Anyway, okay, so let's do it. Let's do this first giveaway because we got a bunch. And trust me, if I'm telling you, if you haven't gotten your pad of paper and a pen yet, get it. Get it because you've got about one after we do this giveaway. You've got about one. Melanie's going to talk about some of her. She's going to show you some pictures, and then we're going to go into a big giveaway of our Curl Club memberships. 1 year membership. That's a $99 membership. I'm going to give some away free, but you got to be ready. All right. So the giveaways. The winner. You must live in the lower 48 states of the U.S. Each person may only win once in 60 days. So keep that in mind. If you win and you do not want the product, the only way that you are allowed to get rid of the product is by giving it away. You are not allowed to go and sell it. So I better not see it in any of the groups or anything we give away. That's like a big no-no. Next, the winner is the first person that Helen sees answer the question correctly in the groups. Be specific. And it's who Helen sees first tonight. She's in a booth tonight. And she's human. So
She is?
She is human.
Oh.
She thinks she's superhuman, but she's not. She's human.
Oh, are we human?
We are human. So keep that in mind. It's who she sees. So you might post first and you think you do it, whatever. Just it's free. It's a game.
Right.
Right?
Right.
As I read these rules, I'm remembering why we stopped.
Right. It's kind of like the salon, yeah, you have to have these rules because of things that have come up, so like,
Right.
yeah, all the things that have added to my employee handbook,
Right.
Are because of things that have actually happened, and some of them seem ridiculous.
Right.
But
do you maybe you remember, Melanie? But a few years back when Rhett was still the producer here, that list right there of Curl Crap giveaway rules, even though this isn't Curl Crap, that Rhett had pretty thin skin. It was a 2-page list of rules. I made him cut it down to one. I'm like, Rhett.
yeah.
But he's like everyone was legit. But anyway, so prizes will be shipped out at our convenience. Do not contact us regarding your prizes, shipping, or tracking information. Please be patient. I'm not. We'll just leave it at that. Let's see how things go. All right. So, Melanie, you have the questions, and Helen has the answers as well as you do. So, ask the first question. And you know what? I got to tell you about this. So, the giveaway questions tonight. I put these questions together because I was expecting that Miss Jessica was going to be here with us tonight, and she's not. So you know who was supposed to be reading the questions tonight?
Oh, Jessica.
Because every one of the questions is in the category of Ireland. And St. Patrick's Day and the Irish.
Well,
she's going to be so mad. I hope she's watching. I hope you're watching.
I'm sure she is.
Because you would have been the star tonight.
Oh, well, that's what happens when you don't come.
Anyway.
I forget. I don't remember why she wasn't coming tonight. I guess she told me last week, but
because she really doesn't like St. Patrick's Day.
No, I even brought my green cup. This was a cup. Yeah, yeah. She got pinched.
Maybe she got pinched.
She probably did. No, she wore
All
green,
right.
but yeah.
Okay.
So anyway, yeah, this is pretty cool. She made that for my birthday.
Yeah, that's very nice. All right, let's give away a $58 retinol
Somebody
serum.
probably could have saw the answers.
Stop. That's why I say you got to.
Okay, all right.
Okay, go ahead. First question.
What does Mac in Irish surnames mean?
What does Mac in Irish surnames mean? Go ahead, post
She's
it.
not Irish. She wouldn't know this stuff. She's not even Irish. She's Greek.
But she likes, I know, but she likes Ireland.
She's
into the whole
obsessed
thing.
with-
She's on her way to Ireland this year, right? On vacation. So
Yeah, she's obsessed with the whatever.
yeah. Well, here's a fun. Did I share this fun fact last week that Helen was born in Ireland?
Oh.
Our Helen.
Yeah, I think you did.
She was.
I think you did. No, she just likes shamrocks and what is it?
Green beer.
Yeah, no. What's the other word for shamrocks?
Clovers.
Clovers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right. So first person to answer that the producer sees tonight, and you got to get her the information she's going to ask you for so she can ship the prize. All right. Okay. Melanie, can you explain the difference between curly hair and coily hair? Some of the terms everyone talks about are confusing to me. I'm just starting out on this journey. Yeah, I hear you.
So this ties in perfectly with the mean tweet that I remember that Ken told me about, because somebody
last week, that
I
one?
don't know, from like whatever, a couple weeks ago, who knows. But somebody commenting that nobody on the panel or whatever on the show has curly hair. So to educate. Ooh, we have a winner.
Oh, hold it till she's done answering the question, and then
Nice.
Helen, tell us who it is. Okay, go ahead.
Nice. So to help educate both of you, whoever was saying that and whoever's asking the question, there are lots of categories of curly hair. There's different curl patterns. So going all the way, obviously you start with straight hair, which is not curly, and then you go to wavy, and then to super. People have different names: super coily, super textured, tight coily. There's other words that I can't say anymore. So there's lots of different curl types in between there. It's not just straight or curly. It's gotten, she's right, it's become kind of complicated. It doesn't have to be.
Yeah.
It can be wavy, curly, coily, super tight curls,
Yeah.
or coily.
I
But
could say those terms because I'm already thought of as a
that's right.
misogynist,
That's right.
racist.
That's right.
So,
That's true.
yeah.
So, but then there's a curl system. That's what I was going to do. I got to find my curly book from Michelle that she released. I put it away during
Oh
COVID.
yeah. Where
I
is
have
that thing?
I don't know. I have the original Curly Girl book, and
We
then
sold a bunch of Michelle's books.
Yeah.
Michelle Breyer from naturallycurly.com.
what was the book called?
Oh God, I got to look it up. But we sold a bunch of them. We should have restocked. I don't know why we didn't.
Yeah, I have it. I just got to find it because
Yeah.
I put everything away, during COVID, magazines, books, all that. So now I was just thinking as I was cleaning out my office, well, I got to bring that book back out. But anyway, so there's a on naturallycurly.com, people had come out with a curl typing system. So now there's all these categories and subcategories. So it goes from A to C, and then there's in each category, like in the A's, there's a subcategory 1, 2, 3. And so then, from least curly to most curly, and then subcategories. And I was going to bring that chart. I didn't know that was going to be a question. I can bring it next week just to share with people. But, basically, like I'm saying, it goes from the least curly in the A categories, and then 1, 2, 3, 1 being least wavy or curly to 3 being the most within that category, then the B's, and then the C's, and so it's very it's more specific now because there are so many different curl types and curl patterns. So for someone to look at me and say you don't have curly hair is just uneducated, because there's so many different curl types and patterns. You can't just say someone either has like that. There's only like
Right.
super tight curls or straight hair. There's a lot in between there.
Yeah. What do you identify as?
My curl type?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well,
Go ahead.
2C, 3A.
23CA. Okay. All right. Hopefully that helps. All right. Let's give away some free 1-year memberships to Our Curl Club. If you're not familiar with Our Curl Club at ourcurlclub.com, that's where every day when you join, every day you can buy salon professional quality curly hair products, as well as nutritional supplements and organic, natural and organic high quality skincare at wholesale prices, legit wholesale prices with free 2-day shipping every single day. ourcurlclub.com. But I'm going to give away some memberships for free, $99 value. But there's some rules. You ready? Here are the rules.
Who's winning this? Why are we talking
You're
about
gonna see in a minute. You're gonna see in a minute. Trust me. Trust me.
I don't.
This you got to trust me on. Rules for winning a free 1-year membership to Our Curl Club, ourcurlclub.com. 1, you are not eligible to win a free membership if you are already a member of Our Curl Club. 2, if you win a membership, you must email the following information to support@ourcurlclub.com. And you need to do that right away, like tonight. Don't wait, just like we talked about before. The information that we need, your full name, your real name, your full shipping address, where you live, and the zip code has to match. You're going to see in a second. C, your curl type, meaning curly, wavy, coily. Anything else, Melanie? Besides that? No. And your email address, a working email address that's yours, not a fake one, right? We reserve the right to end the free membership giveaway at any time. In other words, you should email us now, obviously, not later. We reserve the right to refuse membership to anyone for any reason because I'm a misogynistic racist. That worked out perfect, didn't it? Helen, I know you're laughing even though I can't hear you.
I can hear her. No, let's not promote that because
All right,
it's not true.
I'll stop. You're right. I'll stop. It just, I mean, like we were
No,
talking about
it's not
before,
good because I
it's
mean,
not.
I had someone come to the almost not come to the salon as a new client because people were saying those things about you.
Yeah, it sucks.
It's ridiculous, and I mean, it's so far from the truth. So, yeah, no.
I see. I can't. Like, I can't even go there.
But
That's why
people,
all I can do is
the
just
sad
mock.
thing is that people who don't know look at this stuff and listen to it and believe it, and it's
believe
such
it.
crap. I don't know how what you do about that, but hopefully, like I at least had one client one time that saw something and stepped in and stood up for us because it's just crazy. And
It's got to be people that know us.
well, that's the
You know what I
thing.
mean?
That's what I
This
was just going to
doesn't
say.
work
That's so crazy is the people that say these things don't even know us. That's where it comes from. People that have never met us don't know us. And that's it just blows my mind that, it's that they can do that and say these things and, and people believe it. It's because they don't know you.
They don't know, right? Right.
Oh my gosh.
Well, we will be in touch with you within 7 to 10 days with your sign up info and logins. All right. Here's the deal. I'm going to list off some zip codes. If you live in this zip code, you are eligible for a free 1-year membership to Our Curl Club. $99 value. 1 year. If you live in the following zip code, that's why you got to provide your shipping address, where you live, so we can match the zip codes. And trust me, we're going to look. We're going to look at every single one of them. You ready? We'll start with a short list. 84102. 84103, 84104, 84105, 84106, 84107, 84108.
Can you wait? Hold on a second. Like I don't understand what you're doing. Is this like they have to answer one of the questions?
Nope.
I don't get it.
Nope.
Like they're just submitting.
Yep.
To win.
Yep. Because they've only got now because I'll like I said I'll end it at any time, which will probably be after tonight.
I
So if
thought
you're watching the
people that
show-
were going to win something had to answer the questions.
They do.
That's
This is a two-part. 84111, 84115, and 84116. If you live in any of those zip codes, send an email to support@ourcurlclub.com and you get a free 1-year membership to ourcurlclub.com. We'll do some more later towards the end of the show. So be ready. Be ready.
I mean, I don't, he's up to something because I don't know. He didn't talk to, I don't know what's happening. He didn't talk to me about this, which, I love. But you keep doing that.
You ready?
Well, she's got to announce the winner.
Oh,
I don't
that's
know.
right.
You're like,
Helen,
that's
I
what I'm like.
forgot.
I don't know what you're
ahead.
doing.
Go ahead.
God.
Helen. Rebecca Shea is our winner. And where is she watching the show tonight? Looks like she's in the Our Curl Club group. So congratulations. Make sure you get your information over to Helen right away tonight.
That was the winner of the question. What does
what was
Mac
the
in
answer?
Irish surnames mean? And it means son of.
Son of.
What does she win? You're confusing
she
everybody.
wins this? She wins
Oh my
one of the
gosh.
retinol serums.
Okay.
That's what she wins. That's
Because you went from this to that,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like really,
it's really big.
well, it's confusing.
Well, keep that. So, do you want to go over that that client, the pictures that you have up on the screen now,
Sure.
or do you want to do another question and then see if anybody can answer another trivia question for another of the retinol serums?
Yeah, I guess we can do another question, and then I can go over that client.
Okay. All right.
So this is for the serum.
Yep, for the
I
serum.
mean, because you have to clarify, because like I said, you went from that
Mm-hmm.
to that, and people are going to get confused and have the wrong idea.
I don't think so. I thought it was pretty clear, but go ahead.
No, you weren't. So, okay. So this is for another retinol cream. Yes?
This is for another retinol cream, correct?
Okay. The question is, what is the longest river in Ireland?
What is the longest river in Ireland? Post it. Whoever Helen sees first will win one of these retinol serums. So let's see. See how long it takes.
Okay.
All right.
Well, people have Google. It doesn't take long to look it up.
You know, that's one of the things. That was one of the rules before, was that you can't cheat that way, Okay. All right. Hold
Yeah,
on.
see.
And hold that until Melanie shows the
I
picture.
mean,
So-
that's Jessica at work all day. You say something, she's kind of instantly on Google looking it up. So I'm sure that's probably one of the reasons we stopped too. I don't know.
Yeah, I used to tell people, you either know or you don't. If you don't really know. You guys want a fun fact quick before we take a look at this? Are these before and afters you're going to show us? Mm-hmm. You want a fun fact?
Sure.
My cat's still alive.
I know. I see it.
I can't believe it.
It's looking anorexic.
It is looking a little thin, but he's still up there. His party hat's still on. And I mean,
That's
think
crazy.
about it.
That's
It's almost 2 months
almost
old.
2 months.
Yeah.
We'll have to bring my birthday balloon here too, because
Yeah.
I'm not going to keep it. We have to keep all our birthday decorations up in the sun until Wednesday, because that's Jessica's birthday.
Yeah.
So after that, then I guess I'll bring that balloon here so your cat has a friend.
Right. All right, Helen, show us those pictures and Melanie, tell us about them.
So this is my featured client of the week, and she was the last client of the day on whatever, I think Friday night. I don't know. All my days blur together. I work
Greg,
so many hours.
the befores are on top.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. If you can't tell, the befores are on top, the afters are on bottom. And she surprised me because that's how she normally comes in with her longer hair, and we do color and a curly cut. And she's pretty much been the same for the last year or two. Well, I guess probably 2 years for sure. And she came in all excited and said, we're going to cut it all off and make a big change. And I was like, wow, you're kidding. So that was super exciting for me, because it's not very often that you get curlies that come in that want to cut length off. They're usually wanting to, keep length or grow their hair out, so this was very exciting. And wow, it made such a difference. And I mean, sometimes you just can't even picture, your hair looks good. Her hair was pretty. Her hair looked good, longer, but cutting it shorter because it's fine made such a difference. It bounced up her curls, made her look younger. We added some, more bangs in the front there. And wow, she looks amazing. So much younger. It's tempting for me to cut all my hair off. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Is there color in there?
There is. Yeah. I did the same color. I touched it up, and so it always looks different, after, even just styling the hair, because it's fresh, it's got definition to it. A lot of times they come in and, it looks, I find that it a lot of times looks lighter, because the curls aren't always freshly done. So
It looks lighter now. It looks like lighter is that redder or browner on top? I can't tell.
Yeah, more red.
Yeah.
It's the same formula. So just refreshed, on the bottom.
Yeah.
So
A lot of times it's hard to tell. That's why I'm going to ask this next question. But about how old is this woman, roughly?
I can't share that.
Well, I'm trying to tell. It's hard. With
Well,
the
I
little
don't even
pictures
know.
and,
I don't even know, but I would
is this
say-
a woman in her 20s? Is this a woman in her 60s? Oh. That's what I mean. I mean, what? It's hard to tell.
I'm going to say she's in the 55 and older category.
Okay. Well, the curls look great on her.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
They really do.
She looks so, and she sent me a message right away that everyone loved it. Her husband, everybody.
I'm shocked the husband actually liked it.
Oh yeah,
Wasn't one of
yeah.
the-
No, he loved it because it just looks better. It looks thicker. It looks fuller. It looks healthier. She looks younger. She's best friends with my client who just moved out of the country, and so she sent her pictures and she loved it. And
So when they want to get away from you, they really want to get away from you.
it's not getting. No, she was having panic attacks about leaving me. It's not getting away from me. It's getting away from her country. Yeah, no, it was. The person who moved, I had done their hair for 15 years, and she was absolutely like panicking about, and already has, the intention of coming to see me because they're going to do a little bit of experimenting. They're not sure exactly where they're going to land permanently. So they're going to be doing a few months in several places, and then and one is cold right now. They're actually in Canada. And so they have to, and then the next one's going to be a warm climate. So they have things in storage and they're going to have to come back to Naples and get. And of course, she's planning on getting her
of
hair
course.
done. Yeah.
And and actually, you could always travel, right? You've always said you've been open to travel, right?
Yes. I just had a client come in that that's what I mean. It was an interesting week, not necessarily just with curly hair, but just overall. Client came in Saturday and I hadn't seen her last appointment because, and that I had a lot of that, like I was seeing people that had to cancel their last appointment because they were sick. She had an emergency with her dog, so she missed the whole appointment. So now she came in and announced that they're moving, and I was like, oh my gosh. And then she looked at me and she said, to Panama. And I'm like, oh my gosh, you're kidding. So another one, moving out of the country. So super exciting. They've actually been planning it. I can't believe she hadn't even told me, anyway, so it's happening. I'm excited for them. I hope it works out. But yes, I said, I'll come visit you. So I might, we had planned on doing some traveling. And so this is getting exciting. Like I have clients that are, I always have clients all over the world, but, we have places we can go and visit and then I can help do their hair.
Yeah. We saw a documentary yesterday that just came out. Did any of you see it? The Elephant Whisperer? I could go spend a couple of weeks there. That could be fun.
That was in India.
That was in India. It could be fun. You guys got to check it out. It's on Netflix.
Yeah, it was
It won an
cool.
Oscar this year.
Did you like it?
I liked it a lot. I
Yeah,
think
it was really good. It was sweet. I love the
I felt
ending.
so
The ending was
bad.
the best.
The ending. I felt so bad. The little one was crying.
Oh, that was
He
that.
was laying on the ground. It was so sad.
Yeah, that part I did not like. That was heart wrenching, but because two of them bonded and then they took one away. It was so
Little
sad.
ones,
The little
like
baby.
babies.
But the ending was the best. I don't know that I've seen an elephant with that much hair on top of its head. It had like a lot of hair, and they put it in little pigtails.
On his head. It's hilarious.
We're like, oh my God, are they braiding his hair? And then they zoomed in and showed a picture, and he had these two little tiny pigtails on the top of his head. It was the cutest.
Check it out. It was worth 40 minutes of your time.
Yeah, it
It's,
was sweet.
it's pretty good. But I like elephants. That's a fun fact. I like elephants.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
We have a winner.
We have a winner. Helen, who is our winner? What was the question, Melanie?
The question was, what is the longest river in Ireland?
Okay. Is it the Rhine, the Rhone, or the Po? What is it, Helen? Tell us the winner first. Helen Dombrowski.
You just picked that
Congratulations.
one because they have Helen.
All right. What? And where is she watching the show tonight? In our Curl Club. Oh, are you a hater? Are you hating everybody else?
We should
Yeah.
make them, they should have to be Irish. That's not an Irish name. That's Polish.
And what was the answer? What is the longest river in Ireland?
River Shannon.
River Shannon. That's a very Irish name.
I know none of these. I don't know any of these answers.
Okay. Well, congratulations.
I bet Jessica didn't know any of these answers either.
Yeah, watch your mailbox for your free bottle of retinol serum, and no, it will not be there tomorrow morning. So don't ask, right? Don't email. All right.
Well, they need to, but they need to contact and email Helen their information.
Tonight,
That
yeah.
they need to do
Yep,
right away.
that you need to do. All right. Okay. Let's give away some more free memberships tonight to our Curl Club. Get your pen and your paper ready. I'm going to list a bunch of them off. So
Why are we having pen and paper?
it's because I list off so many at a time. All right. Okay.
Well, if you say theirs, then they would know.
This will be right. Right. You ready?
I'm ready.
98502. 98501, 98503, 98506, 98512, 98513, 98516. If you currently reside in any of these zip codes, you can send a message to support@ourcurlclub.com and you get a free 1-year membership. You get to buy all your curly hair products at wholesale prices for a year. And you'll get help from Miss Melanie. All right. It's a really good price.
If you're nice.
Right. If you're nice.
If you're mean, I'm not helping anybody.
I can't wait.
My hair is actually not as curly tonight. You want to know why?
Why?
is what
'Cause you
happened.
don't have curly hair?
Yeah. Yeah, apparently. No, because this is what happens. Like we always, I'm always trying different things, whether it's, products or, ingredients. This time it was a new towel that I was experimenting with.
That's right.
I'm not going to talk about it yet.
We're not going to talk about it? Okay.
No, I was going to bring it, but I'm not
Next
ready.
week? Can we talk about it next week?
No, because we won't have a show next week. You won't be here.
Oh, that's right. Well, no, I was thinking actually, we haven't talked about this yet, but I was thinking actually that you three ladies would do the show.
I doubt it because Jessica will be going to the Keys for her birthday. I know. I thought so. I was confused because I thought she was coming tonight because she's going to be gone next week. I don't know. Whatever.
You could do it yourself?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure. Yeah, she's going to the Keys for her birthday for next weekend. So I think we probably won't be having a show.
Okay.
But anyway, yeah. So I was experimenting with a new towel. Just tell you that, and it's interesting. But my hair definitely was, not as curly, and it was, the curls start off softer. So that's, something that I explain to people in the salon every day, or on the show. The softer you start with products, like if you're somebody that just likes a mousse or a cream or something, that's fine, but it's not going to hold up. You're not going to get the longevity out of your curls. Cause I usually, I use a firm gel and then I can get 3 and 4 day curls. So this is day 2 and they're kind of wimpy, because I had my hair wrapped in this towel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So yeah.
All right.
Don't know yet.
Don't know yet. Okay.
I'm not
Okay.
a plopper.
You're not a plopper. All right. Melanie, I have curly hair and I want bangs in the worst way. My stylist says, no, I'll hate them. What are your thoughts?
Well, yeah, you might. That's a tricky, like the pictures that we showed of my client, we did bangs on her, but usually I do them in a way that you can push them to the side, so that you can wear them, either way. I do have many clients with curly hair that wear bangs and they're happy and they love it, but it can be a tough one. And, it's a commitment once, they're cut. It's quite a process to grow them out again. So I would just say start small, start with a small section, start with them, cut in a way that, they're not too short so that they maybe swoop across and that you could push them aside if you don't care for it. My personal experience, I can share, I got excited. I was cutting all my clients' hair and, this happens, and I'm, cutting their bangs and they look cute. And so I decided I was going to cut mine one day. And as soon as I snipped them, I knew it was a disaster and I hated them. So, and it just seems like my hair grows really fast unless you want it to. So it took forever for them to grow out again. It just doesn't work for me. They separate, they just don't lay right. Please don't do like the straight bangs with the curly hair. It's not a favorite of mine. I mean, you can do whatever you want. I'm just saying that's, not my favorite look. But yeah, a lot of times it's hard to get them to lay right, and they can be annoying, but it's up to you. A lot of people love them too. So that's your own personal call. Just think it over. And like I say, I would start small and you can always add more.
Okay. All right. Let's do one more giveaway before I've got a lengthy question here that I'm looking at.
What about these questions?
And yeah. I mean, I've got a lengthy question here, curly hair question, and I'm trying to figure out how to word it to you where we can actually help. But let's give away another retinol serum. Melanie, you got another question, another Irish question, another question about Ireland?
Do you want me to go in order?
You can go however you want. You can skip around. You can do whatever you want. Because we'll save the other ones for next week.
Okay.
Till we run out of retinol serum.
Okay. All right. Well, then I'm going to go with this question. What's a turnover in Irish cuisine?
What is a turnover in Irish cuisine?
I know what it sounds like to me. No,
Is it
don't.
No, okay.
Don't.
I wasn't going to say that. I can't think of the name, but I was thinking of what's inside.
No clues.
So if you know the answer, post it, and whoever Helen sees first will do it. So all right. Okay, so here, let's get into that question. The next question.
Okay.
All right. I'm confused about all the products. I understand using products that increase the health of the hair. However, is excessive product application and working so hard to make it, quote unquote, hold the curl, really aiding natural curl or trying to create something that isn't really there, almost like curling your hair? In other words, can hair be forced through curly girl methods to do what it wouldn't naturally do, assuming it's healthy? Do you understand that question?
I think I do. And the answer is no. Your curl pattern is your curl pattern. So I know people will say, they want something different. They want bigger, bouncier curls, or, they want a different curl type.
You see it both. You see it, I want tighter curls, or how do I make these curls looser and longer all the time?
Right.
Yeah.
So, and I think that's kind of what she's getting at. And so you can't really manipulate your curls too much to be something that they're not. And again, going back to our original start of the show, there are many different curl types and patterns, but what you have is what you have. So, if you have fine, more wavy curls, you're not going to end up having super thick, tight, chunky curls. It's just not going to happen. You have to work with what you have been given and try to make them look their best. And that's what the products can help do. The right cut, the right products, but it's only going to enhance your curls and your curl type. Yeah. You're not going to have someone else's curls and curl type.
It's that whole thing about everybody wants what they can't have, right? Or don't have.
Right. You could get a perm, that one client I had, it was so funny. That was one of the oddest, I can't wait, someday I'm going to write a book, but one of the oddest request that I had was, and she literally left me a message saying, "I want a tight," and I don't want messages attacking me for this because it's her word. She said, "I want a tight, frizzy Afro perm." And I said, "You've got to be kidding." But that's what she really wanted, like little tight. She wanted her hair to look like Julie's. And her hair looked like
and frizzy.
Her hair her hair looked like the woman in the pictures, like after the shorter, at the afters. That's her. I was like, oh my gosh, yeah, but that's what she really, really wanted. So, and I did. I permed her hair that way.
What you really, really want.
Yeah.
Right?
So
And she did. And she did.
I don't recommend that, but
No.
that's the way that you would have to manipulate your curl pattern, and I don't recommend that because it's so harsh.
Yeah. Okay. Helen, do we have a winner yet? We do. Helen says we have a winner. And who is our winner, Helen? Laura Beth Neron. And where is she watching the show tonight? In the Curly Girls support group. Well, congratulations. And what was the question again, Melanie?
The question was, what's a turnover in Irish cuisine?
Okay. You can tell us the answer, but is it that thing that has meat in it, like ground
Nope.
beef? It's not. Okay, what's the answer then? What? Here we go.
I have the wrong answer. Yeah. See, I thought of it as a pastry, like like an apple turnover, like a dessert, like a sweet.
I was picturing those
Pastry.
meat patty things. Or
It's the sweet pastry. Oh, sweet or meat.
All right.
Interesting. So,
Okay.
well, there you have it.
There you have it. Wonderful.
We all learned something.
Yeah. Well, congratulations. Your retinol serum will be there by 10 o'clock. Just kidding. It'll get there.
Ken,
I know.
Stop it.
It'll get
gosh,
there.
you wonder why you
Let's
get
give
yourself
away-
in trouble. Oh my gosh.
I know. Let's give away. Let's get ready to wrap it up. Let's give away some more free memberships to our Curl Club. This is your 1 year free membership. Have your pen ready. Zip code 15122, 15201, 15202, 15203, 15204, 15205, 15206. If you're in any of those zip codes, send an email to support@ourcurlclub.com and claim your 1 year membership. Or don't, but you should. Anyway, so that's it. All right, you got anything else for us, Melanie? Anything else you want to share tonight?
I don't think so.
No fun facts? How's your bird, squirrel, raccoon farm going in your backyard?
Well, the raccoons have figured out how to climb over the apparatus that we bought to keep them off of the bird house or the bird feeder.
I have no idea how they're doing it.
We need to have a camera. We need to have a camera. It's like a huge upside down funnel, and it's like slippery plastic. I don't know how they can climb up the pole and reach around it and climb up there. I just can't. It baffles me. I don't know, but they're up there. They are
They're eating
every
all the
night.
seed.
They
Like
eat all
every
the
day. I'm like filling this whole bird feeder up with. We started taking it in at night because they're eating it all in the middle of the night. The squirrel. Am I lying, Melanie? The squirrels are getting fat.
Oh no, yeah, they're chubby.
They're getting chubby. They're chasing each other like crazy because
There's like tons of them out there now.
There's like 4, and they're really used to eating.
Here's a fun fact. Did you know like squirrels sleep on a branch? They just climb up there. Like it's so weird to
so
watch.
weird to
I know.
watch.
That's his spot because he always climbs on that same branch and he
In that
just
same
he
exact
just
spot.
sits he just sits there like he's just like laid out on the branch and not moving. I have a sad fact.
Do you really want to share that? That's so sad. It's so sad.
Yeah. Well, I read more about it and I understand what's happening now because we
Do you
had
want to tell the full story about the 2 little pair and the hurricane?
No, we've talked about that before because that's how this whole thing got started. But, yeah, what was that? Saturday morning. That's when it was. When I was getting ready for work, I heard a huge bang and I just knew. And sure enough, I went to look at our backyard where the birds are and everything and the sliders and the windows are and a bird flew into the windows into the sliders. I put little stickers up there to try to deflect, but it flew into that hard. So I tried to help him, but there was nothing that could be done, unfortunately. So now I'm looking for some new things to hang that kind of hang down further. I found some, I didn't find them online. They showed some swirly things that can hang down, and so they see
Like
those
on the edge of the lanai, or by the
by the doors. What's happening is why it said 1 billion birds die every year because of flying into windows. It's a thing.
This is the third for us.
I know.
Just since this whole
And
bird
it was
feeder
so
thing
sad.
started.
It was so sad because I don't know.
It's really why this all started, just
so
so you guys
sweet.
know who didn't hear the story before. But when the hurricane came through, we had these two little birds that they hid themselves in the corner, like snuggled together.
Yeah, and it looked like one of those kind.
Yeah, these little things. They look like lovebirds, but they're not colorful. And they were riding out the hurricane, and they weren't even scared of us or whatever. They're just terrified, right? So that's how this all started with. I think then we got the bird bath, then we got the bird feeder, and then nobody came, and then all of a sudden, after a few
Now
weeks,
we have tons.
now it's like, oh my God.
I know. So that was terrible.
We should film it some morning. You wouldn't believe it. You would not believe how much.
I still have
It's
not
like a
seen
Starbucks drive-through.
Yeah. I still have not seen a hummingbird though. And by the way, I filled that thing up yesterday and it was empty today.
Somebody's drinking.
I don't know who's
hummingbird
drinking
fuel.
the nectar. And now it's up high. We switched the pool because I had a little one that was down low and I thought maybe the raccoons are getting that. But now we have a big pool that's up high. So I don't know if it's the bears. I don't know.
Maybe the bears are coming in at night and slurping it. I don't know.
You would think they would knock that down because it's so little.
And they're so clumsy.
Yeah. I mean,
bears are just so clumsy.
yeah, I can't see that. Maybe it's just leaking. I don't know. But because it was filled yesterday all day. And then I looked at it last night and it had stuff in it. And then this morning it was empty. I'm like, oh my gosh. So anyway, but that's what's happening with the birds.
That's it. Okay. All right. Let's wrap it up. Well, maybe Melanie will have a show next week. Maybe we won't on Monday. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm probably going to be on the road up at the new fulfillments facility in Chicago, I think. So we'll see what happens. So everybody will be out of town but you.
I'm busy.
And you're busy.
I have all kinds of things happening next weekend.
Yeah.
I'm getting a spa treatment.
Yeah. That's right. You got a busy weekend.
Yes, my client owns the Woodhouse Spa, and she bought me a gift card for Christmas. So she booked me an appointment for next weekend.
So you're going to get pampered.
I am for once.
Wonderful.
I never do that. And she knew I would never do it unless she
Good.
bought me a gift card.
Yep.
So
And you'll get the house to yourself.
yes,
Nice.
it'll be wonderful.
Yeah, you and the birds.
Yeah, me and the
Alrighty.
birds.
Okay. All right, let's wrap it up. So maybe we'll see you next week. Maybe we won't. Remember, if you won something tonight, get your info in right away, like now. Otherwise, forever keep your peace. Hold your peace, right? Anyway. All right, get us out of here, Melanie.
Okay, you guys have a great curly week, and we'll see you when we see you.
Bye.